What up, guys? Been a long frickin' time since I made a long video, but I'm finally gonna give you guys a full in detail description of what's going on with the frickin' stock 5.3 9-second Corvette. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for watching. We're just gonna start at the front and work our way back, and I'm gonna tell you pretty much everything about it. So this turbo is a S475 that I got from a buddy. It was on his compound Cummins. He blew it up. Didn't want to deal with two turbos, so we went back to a single. This thing was sitting on a shop floor. I asked him what he wanted for it. He said, take it.
How much was it? How much was it?
They gave it to me.
So you're not going to tell me how much was it?
So the turbo was free. These two pieces of exhaust are off of a donor truck, 6-liter. We pulled the motor out of for my buddy's truck, and I held them up there and it was going to work perfectly. So I fabbed the rest of this up. It was actually on a small block first, but we cracked the pistons in that thing. So we ended up pulling them at 5.3 out of my square body, and it is a stock. It has Gen 4 rods and Gen 4 pistons with 30 thousandths top and second ring gap, which has honestly saved this thing. I've had it hot enough that it'll freaking huff smoke out of the valve covers.
That's hot.
Shut it off, let it cool down, it'll quit doing it. We've got some Bosch 220 injectors. I planned on running on methanol, but for some reason it won't run on methanol. I think it's because the coil. Dang old sunbuck ain't getting no dang old spark, brother. So we're gonna swap them out and find out. Headers were free. I traded a guy some stuff off a plasma table. He also gave me a 3.5 bar map sensor or 3 bar map sensor from Holly. I lucked out on that deal.
I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
This charge pipe is off of an LB7 Duramax that I cut down and rotated and made work. Beat some clearance there to give it a little room for air. Air. A-I-R. Air. The car weighs 2,800 pounds with me in it.
Oh yeah, dig it, tiptoe thunder coming through. Light as a feather, heavy as a champ, brother, what?
We're managing it with a Holly HP, and the wiring is a disaster. Usually don't let passengers ride with me because I don't want them to unplug my shit with their feet. Still got factory power windows with the switches in the center console. It's got a turbo 400. I don't know who it was built by, but it's got a billet valve body with a trans brake and an FTI hard-hitting mud race converter. Probably need to send that to him and have him look
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
at it, because I think we're getting a little bit too much flare out of it. And then, yeah, we're running it on nitrous too. It's got roughly like a 130, between a 130 and a 140 shot, just to kind of help keep the air cool. We're rocking a Curry 9-inch in the back with 4-link. Let me get a creeper. It does have brackets for wheelie bar, and I do have a wheelie bar at home, but 4-link. Pretty sure the kit came from Chassis Works. Let's see if I can turn the light on. Nope. Anyway, it bolts up to the factory. Your factory independent rear suspension has a 4-link, basically 4-link that comes off of the front of the car, or the body of the car right up here. And the Chassis Works 4-link bolts in and then gets welded in, and then comes with the heim joints and the rods to build to put the 9-inch rear end under it. For a fuel pump, right now we're just rocking this Holley. I think it's a 1200 horsepower one. It'll make 1200 horsepower NA or whatever. Works good on avgas, but when we convert it to methanol, we'll be putting this big dog back on it when we can get it to finally run on methanol. That'll make, I don't know, 1300 horsepower on methanol, which is enough to blow the rods out of this thing.
So, had Squirrel give me a hand. He put it together. Look at her now.
It does have a Summit Stage 2 turbo cam in it, which I did notice a pretty decent pickup on spooling the turbo. Oh, it's also got mismatched pistons. 2 of the pistons in here are out of a completely different rotating assembly. If you ain't running 2 different kind of pistons in your LS, you ain't no cowboy. The bearings, when I tore it down to put the Gen 4 stuff in it, I had also had two different motors tore down, and all the bearings were in the top of my toolbox. So I just went through and picked the best ones, slapped it all together. So the rod bearings aren't even a full set, but it doesn't care. It revs 7,500 RPM. It loves the nitrous. It loves the boost. It don't even give a shit. And it ran a 966 at 140 in Vegas, or sorry, Tucson.
Oh, a little squirrely and out of it. And yep, it's going to go to the convertible. 946, 147. 966, 140, losing for the C4.
And I had some shift flare into third and had to let out of it and get back into it. Still ran a 966, so.
I'm sorry. All I heard was blah, blah, blah. I'm a dirty tramp.
It's gonna do it today, fellers. Short and sweet, quick little video. Just wanted to explain to everyone what's going on with the car. In Tucson, it got a lot of attention. People asking what's done to it and what the hell this is. So just a quick little video explaining it. Hopefully we can start getting some more racing and maybe even a dyno video going on. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Like and follow if you want to see more of this thing. Maybe we'll do something cool with it, like make it run 8s, or I'd like to see a low 5/8 mile pass out of it, but I don't know, it might not be enough car. Anyway, like and follow. Thanks, guys.